That's for sure.
Whatever. It doesn't sound like fun.
No.
Laura Engel, thank you.
Thanks, John.
All right, imagine sitting at the 50-yard line for the Super Bowl, or maybe getting tickets to the finish line for the Daytona 500. You might think you've got the best seats in the house, but there's a new device that takes live events to a whole new dimension, and without it, you might feel like you're missing out on some of the action. Phil Keating has more on Kangaroo TV. He is live for us in Miami. So is this thing getting a lot of buzz in the NFL, Phil?
It is, John. A lot of buzz. None of the playoff games over the past weekend featured this device called the Kangaroo TV, but what it does for you, and it was available all season long here as a test out in Dolphin Stadium, or Landshark Stadium, it allows you to become the producer and the director of your own broadcast network while you're sitting there, right there in your seat at the stadium. It's available at the club level and in the suites, so it's part of the entire ensemble package for those season ticket holders. And it allows you to watch 10 different replays, as well as 5 different slow motion replays. You can see the end zone, the quarterback replay. You got ISO cameras on cheerleaders even, which I'm told by the company in Montreal, Canada, that's quite popular.
So what do you have to pay to use this thing?
Well, it comes as part of the package if you have the suite or you have the club level. And aside from watching all of the replays and every single camera angle that's in the stadium, you can access that on demand. But you can also access all of the stats that are going on around the league in live real time. And if you're big into the fantasy football, well, you can also be up to date on that as well. As far as whether this is helping to keep season ticket holders from watching their budgets and leaving the stadiums, the Kangaroo as well as the Dolphins franchise say it's a little too early to say whether this amenity is really helping to keep season ticket holders.
So what about other teams? Are they going to be offering it next year?
Yeah, that is the work they're up to right now in Montreal. They're trying to get this into other stadiums, and we talked with some fans at Dolphin Stadium, and once you see it all over the other leagues and other stadiums, you understand why the fans here say they just love it.
This thing is unbelievable, actually. You're able to watch more than one game. You're also able to look at all the replays from different angles, so it's actually very cool because it's not something that you can get normally off of the television. You get what they give you, but this, you can control it.
Yeah, the bankers say that this is actually better than watching the TV at home because you can actually control all of these different camera angles. It takes a whole fan experience to another level. John?
So you go to the game, but you watch it on TV. Okay. Phil Keating, thanks.
Yeah.
I actually used one of those this weekend in Miami, and I was so rude to the people I was sitting with because I couldn't stop watching.
You rude?
I know. It's hard to imagine, isn't it? Speaking of Miami, Phil always looks